I was about to burp.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're like the same colors, but like inverse.
Oh, yeah. Well, yours is more red. Mine's maroon.
Yeah, but look, doesn't look the same.
Oh, it does look the same.
Yeah.
Nice. Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to my aunt's attic.
It's been a minute for us.
Yeah, a couple
and
weeks.
also probably for you.
I'm still a little bit brain fried from everything we just attempted to try and change the way we record these.
I feel like we always start like this, though.
Because
like anytime we try to like...
It's been an ongoing issue that we have yet to resolve, and it's very frustrating. But I think it's time to finally accept our fate.
That we're going to be a single cam show.
We are a single cam show, unless someone fabulous wants to come and help us out with that.
Someone sent from heaven wants to help us. We know that you're out there. People are out there.
I feel like you're so far away from me.
I feel like you're far away from me. Look, I'm way more in the camera. There you go.
You are not. You're like, okay, whatever. It don't matter. Either way, how you doing, Mary Grace?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
You're hungry, so that's not good.
That's okay. I'll survive. I will survive. Guess what I brought today, folks? If you're not watching this, you should get on our YouTube channel.
Because guess what? We make videos now for everybody. So lovely in the comments saying, hope you make it big. You should do some visual elements. Well, we are behind the scenes. Here they are.
Yeah.
I hope this is better.
So we are in the process of uploading all of our old episodes. We're getting the new ones coming around as far as the new video ones. So if you're listening to this on Spotify before the recording of the video comes out, just know a video is coming. So go check it out because you have to see this. Because I brought my snot rag. And something in my snot rag.
What is it? Snot? It's a big snot?
It's a big
polyp?
honkin' loogie.
Really?
No.
What is it?
You're going to have to wash this.
Wash?
Remember when I told you?
It? Oh, the mug.
Yeah.
You covered it in snot. Wow.
I got you the mug.
Wow. This is way prettier than I imagined.
I thought it was beautiful. And I was like, that's so Mary Grace.
Look at it. Can you see it?
On the inside of the rim, it says, thank you for helping me grow.
That is so darling. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Oh my God. I love the plumpness. Like it's not tall, but it's wide.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do. All right. That's a good mug.
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
And it's got your own snot on it, personalized.
I christened it for you.
I'm going to keep it right here.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I brought my snot rag though because
you're snot-alicious today?
Not actually too bad right now because allergy season is absolutely diabolical. I am dying. But it was so satisfying. We're starting off real hot by saying, we're getting our daily dose of gross right off the bat.
Oh. That had a good ring to it.
A daily dose of gross.
You made that up right now?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was in the shower the other day, and as one does in the shower, you hawk a loogie.
Oh, sure.
Or you blow your nose kind of. I blew a snot rocket so satisfyingly large. I'm pretty sure I shot a piece of my brain out my face. It was so awesome. My entire head cleared up after
what color?
That.
Clear?
It was clear. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when we were talking about, you asked me if I look in the tissue after I blow my nose, and I was like, I don't really know. I almost exclusively blow my nose
in the shower.
Into the shower floor.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
into my hand in the shower, and then
yeah.
Because I'm already like moist and loose and like the warmth breaks it up. So then it's already ready.
The shower genuinely is the best place for pretty much everything to be done.
No, because I almost pass out some of the time.
When I'm really stuffed out or stuffed up. Stuffed out.
Sure. Do you know what's so... Sorry, go ahead.
No. Your turn.
I feel like we're losing it, and so like this is what it's come to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My sister continuously while she's in the shower is just filling her mouth with water and spitting it out. Do you do that?
No.
At all?
No.
I do it maybe once.
What do you mean, like gurgling? Or
no, just you just hear like go, and you hear her mouth fill up, and then she spits it out. Because I will come and I'll like use the bathroom. I'll walk past the bathroom while she's in the shower, and I just hear her mouth. I can hear her mouth filling up, and then I know that she spits it out. She does it over and over again.
No,
I don't know.
I've never done that.
I feel like it's gross. Like I don't feel like I want to drink like water. Not
No.
she's not drinking it, but just that it's in her mouth. Water that's coming from the absolute grimy shower head that's like not filtered. And
oh yeah, no, that's gross.
I'm so good on that.
No, I've never done that. I have.
She does it so much.
There have been times I learned pretty quickly that you cannot drink the shower water. I've done
How did you learn?
Well, I've learned it because I was like, man, I'm really thirsty.
No!
And I drank it.
It tastes so weird.
One, it tastes really bad, and two, it makes me more thirsty because it like dries your
well,
throat
it's like
out.
hot. Also,
Yeah, awful.
probably.
One time I made that mistake, and I learned pretty quickly. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I lost some brain cells there when I hocked that snot rocket out there.
Good.
Launched a piece of my brain, and it was glorious. Felt so good. I think it'd been like collecting in there.
Yeah.
My sinuses had just been like, I don't know, like an avalanche, like a snowball kind of thing, just accumulating in my sinuses.
Snot
and I
avalanche.
finally just
not that I want to know. Well, not that I don't want a nose job, but not that I need a nose job. Do you ever see videos when they take like the splints out or whatever, and it's just that big piece of plastic?
No.
You've never seen these videos?
I have not.
So like a post nose job, like they will like sort of put like it's like a splint, and it's literally just like a semi oval. Is that the word? Half an oval shape of
oblong.
Sure. No, but it's like a fin shape almost. It's like an oval cut in half.
Okay.
Shape of plastic in your nose to like keep it, I don't know, whatever. And then after so long they pull it out, and it's like so deep, and it just comes out with so much snot, and then they can like breathe for the first time, and I kind of just think I would love that.
There's a lot of things that I want to experience just to like know what it feels like, but I wouldn't want to do like the steps. Like I want to know what a tattoo feels like. I don't want a tattoo though. My grandma got a tattoo.
Really?
She's 80.
Of what?
87 or something like that. She finally got a tattoo.
This is crazy.
She's so cute. So the going thing with my family is like my mom, my cousin, her daughter, they all got love you bunches, but in my grandmother's handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she always signs off her cards, love you bunches. So they all got tattoos of that. Oh, and my other cousin. So my cousin's 2 kids got all of these tattoos. And my mom had asked me if I wanted to get one as well. And no, I love my grandma dearly, but I don't want a tattoo. I just don't want one.
Yeah.
And it's just not my thing. But my cousin took her kids to go get those tattoos and took my grandma along with. And she's like, I want a tattoo too.
What is it?
She got on her ankle a little flamingo. She's from Florida. Got a little flamingo with underneath of it
fun.
her own name.
I was just about to say that the only thing I can imagine getting tattooed is my own name.
She got Graham. We all call her Graham.
That's hilarious.
So she got a little flamingo with Graham. She's so cute.
That's adorable. I love that.
So
yeah,
cute.
I'm the same way. I don't want any because I feel like with tattoos, I'm like all or nothing. Like I love when I see someone and they're just like tatted and it looks so cool and it's all cohesive and I'm like, oh, you look awesome. But then I also like blank.
Yeah.
Beautiful skin. So it's
you
like,
saw that what's his fate? Pete Davidson is spending buku bucks on getting all of his tattoos removed.
I didn't see
he
that.
looks good.
Does he?
Yeah.
Good.
So I think I kind of the same thing. You see a tatted up guy and I'm just like hot diggity dog.
Right, but I don't want to
like
take the years and probably tens of thousands of dollars to get to that point.
Yeah. I think I
I'd rather be all or
prefer
nothing.
totally fresh, but
Right.
that's just me.
Did you see that Robert Irwin underwear commercial?
I did not see it. I heard about it though.
Eric sent it to me.
He is significantly younger than me, so he's an adult, so it's not like.
No, I know what you mean though.
But I'm not attracted to younger men like that.
Me neither.
So it makes me
I
feel
didn't
a little
recognize
weird.
him. I was like, why did Eric send me this underwear commercial? And then I realized it was Robert, and I was like,
He
wow.
genuinely is like, he's so cute and so genuine and sweet and just like his dad. He's too good for this world. He is entirely too good for this world. I do adore him in the few clips that I actually see of him. When somebody was at one of the shows that he was doing at somewhere or other and like called out to him, she's like, "Can I have your number?" He was so good about like, I can't give you my number, but like if you go through this, blah blah blah. He was so good about it, like not making her feel rejected, but still saying no.
Mm.
He's such a gem. He is such a gem. I love him.
Are you gonna say something right now?
I was looking up my list of things because it's been, like I said, it's been a couple weeks.
It's been so long, I don't even remember.
I had to make a list of things, or yeah. What's up?
Well, I just had a funny story, something that I had, my dream that I had last night. So, I love Severance. You know,
yep. Mm-hmm.
Everyone in my life knows. Everyone in my life hates it. 2 things about Severance. Number 1, I made my grad cap a Severance meme.
Oh my goodness.
I don't remember how much you saw.
I saw a grand total of 2 episodes so far.
And I don't want to spoil it, but did you see like a scene? I think it's when like Irving goes to like the wellness center and Miss Casey, that woman, like tells him facts about his Audi. Did you see that scene? He was like dozing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So he took a trip to wellness. I'm trying not to like spoil anything, but you should go watch it.
I also have the memory of a goldfish. So
and it was like 3 weeks ago.
And I'll forget.
So basically he takes a trip to wellness. It's like, like a, I don't know, counseling center, I guess, for the building.
Yeah.
For the floor. And to kind of, I don't know, like boost his I don't know what the word is, motivation. You know what I mean? What's the word?
I don't know. I don't know what you're getting at.
What's the word where like employee? Sure, motivation. Miss Casey, the woman who works at wellness, tells him like a list of facts about his Audi or his outside version.
Wait, the first time you said Audi, I was like, his belly button?
That's what everybody no. His outside version. And so she's very monotone. She's like almost a robot. Like that's just her character. So she's like, your Audi likes to paint. Your Audi drives a car. Your Audi likes music and has a device that allows you to listen to it.
Is this person
like
a robot?
She's not a robot, but you would think she was.
Ooh, okay.
So she just tells him a list, and he's very happy to hear all these wonderful things about himself. So my grad cap is a photo of her from that scene, and it says, your Audi graduated college.
I love that. That's so cute.
And Eric was like, you're going to regret that. So I made it a magnet so I can take it off for photos.
Oh, that's good. That's smart.
Second thing.
You said something about a dream.
I had a dream last night. And I'm just going to read you the text I sent my sister this morning about the dream. There's a few character names in it. I don't know that you'll remember who it is, but it doesn't really matter because just as a whole, it's really funny. Okay. I had a dream that you and I went to Severance the Musical with all original cast. And Milchick, one of the characters, had the most amazing singing voice. And then they did that BS when they run up and down the aisles. And Adam Scott, which isn't one, he's the actor.
Yeah.
And Adam Scott sat next to us briefly as part of the show. And afterwards, people lined up to meet the cast, and everyone took their playbills for the cast to sign, so they ran out of playbills. So you and I met Adam Scott, and I took a photo with him, and he signed my napkin. It's so stupid in my mind. I just remember it.
Oh my god.
That was my dream last night. Severance the Musical.
Dreams are that's hilarious.
It was so funny.
I had a dream where, hopefully I can explain this. Nobody likes listening to long drawn out dreams, so I'll keep it short. I was at kind of a combination between a state fair and like a school field day. It was a mix between that. I'm in line waiting for food, and this guy comes up to me and like pulls me away, and I actually said the words, "Please don't take me to a secondary location." Because
that's where things get bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I was like, please don't take me to a secondary location. So I made him stop pulling me away, and he whispers in my ear, like so close that his nose is like in my ear.
Ew.
And he's like, there's guys following you. I'm trying to protect you.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. So as he's like whispering to me, one of the guys, I look over, and there's like a group of guys who like are looking at me from the corner of their eye. And another guy comes running up, tackles the guy who had just talked to me, and I use that whole debacle.
Oh my god, your pizza!
Oh, we forgot about the pizza! Okay, well, I'm going to continue talking about my dream because you don't need to be here. Okay, that's okay. I'm not hungry anymore. Unless it's salvageable. I will eat burnt pizza. Is it completely charred? Maybe. I don't know. Either way. So, guy comes up, runs, and tackles the guy that was talking to me. And I use that whole. What'd you say? That's amazing. It smells good. She said that my pizza is basically on fire. And, smoke alarm is going off again. I don't know. Is that being picked up on the microphone? Did it? No idea? Okay. Anyway, once again, I use the debacle of him tackling the guy to run off, and I try and get away from everybody following me, basically. And as I'm running through this field day, I don't know, fairground nonsense or whatever, I notice several guys all following me. And then another guy catches up to me, and he says, there's people following you. So I think they're all trying to tell me that there are people following me, but it's because other people are trying to tell me other people are following me, and they're just chasing each other, trying to protect me from each other, trying to protect me. So it was just like one circular thing of several guys trying to protect me from the guys who were chasing me to tell me that they were It was very weird. But either way, I managed to get away from them. I sprinted up to a couple of my other friends who were watching like a softball, or not a softball, but a volleyball game. And they were sitting along the fence, and I ran up to them. I kneeled down, and I was just like, yeah, a bunch of guys are like trying to all tell me, one, that I'm being stalked, but then also, two, that they're all trying to protect me from the other guys who are stalking me. Very weird, circular kind of thing. And as I'm sitting there, the volleyball game behind me, the ball comes and bounces off the fence that's in front of me, ricochets back, hits me in the face. I sprawl out on the ground. And as I'm sprawled out on the ground, the ball ricochets up, comes back down, and hits me in the face again. And that's when I wake up.
Oh my gosh, it's like, what's his name? That guy from those videos? Evan.
What?
Those like dumb volleyball videos and the guy just keeps getting hit in the face.
Oh, yeah.
It's not real.
No,
What's
it was
his name?
basically that.
Dude, do you want me to make you a sandwich?
No, I'm okay.
On PBJ? We don't have any burrata, I looked.
No, it's okay. I'll steal one of the cookies I brought you or something. I'm okay, really.
I knew I was going to do that, and then I did it anyway.
I bought some, one of my favorite candies is the Lifesaver gummies. Mm-hmm. Nothing like a good dose of Red 40 for you.
Love it. Didn't they get rid of it?
I think the FDA just made it, like, the additives and everything. I think it's going to go into effect hopefully soon. But
is that going to be a thing when, like, in 10 years, they're going to be like, look, this rare thing has Red 40 in it, and then people are going to sell it on eBay for, like, $1 million?
God, I hope not. That'd be really sad.
I could see it happening.
But the fact that we are in the year of our Lord 2025, and we are still adding this nonsense just to make our food pretty. Come on now. Let's be so freaking for real. Let's catch up with like the normal times.
I could not care less what my food looks like.
Yeah, nor could I. No. What else is going on? We made our Turkish lamps on Sunday.
That was really so fun.
We love Turkish lamps. Hey, I also want to talk about another thing that I love that my friend put on to me. Wait.
Yeah,
okay, that was not whatever.
Put me on
to. Good old beef tallow.
Yes.
I told you I was
talked
gonna
about
try
this
it.
Yes, and it's bueno.
I'm obsessed with
Everywhere?
it. Yeah, I would if I could. I don't want to waste it. Like, no, it's not wasteful or anything. But no, I put it on my face, my hands. I put it on my legs.
Lotion or soap?
It's like it's not a lotion. It's. I use it as a moisturizer. Though.
Oh, it's like literally like the fat.
It's just straight up fat. That's all it is. It's whipped fat. And okay, here's the thing. I smell like beef, but
does it?
No, I bought vanilla bean scented, and it smells amazing. It smells like a high-end decadent bakery, not like the synthetic smelling vanilla, but like
the real
genuine vanilla.
Food
it
vanilla.
Smells so good. I'm obsessed with it.
I want to try it, but I'm so scared.
No. I didn't know you wanted to try it.
No, everybody in my life has it. Eric has it. My mom has it. I want to try it, but I'm afraid. So it's not about the access of it. It's about the fact that it's freaking fat.
I love it. I'm completely obsessed. It feels so good. It feels like velvet. Oh, I love it. And such a tiny amount goes such a long way. So yeah, beef tallow, folks. I smell like beef. I smell like vanilla beef.
I smell like beef.
I love it. What else? You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know English apparently.
All day. There's all day, every day.
The problem is I make a list of things. This is what we've talked about it before. Like, this is why I don't use notes when I'm presenting something, because I tend to read and then it's bad. So there's so many things that I wanted to talk about. Now I'm just going to rattle them off. I talked about this on Sunday when we went to make our lamps. but I'm going to reiterate it because it deserves to be reiterated and let the masses know. Bluey. I'm a Bluey adult.
You've still been watching it since Sunday?
I finished season 1. I absolutely love it. I started season 2. Genuinely, it's the only show I will right now. I will sit down and actually watch. I had it set where I'm putting on my makeup at my vanity. I had it set off to the side, and I'm getting distracted by it. I'm not. I quit. I quit putting my makeup on just to watch Bluey.
What is a typical Bluey storyline? What is the conflict for Bluey?
There's no conflicts.
They're just going through life.
It's the 2 little girls, Bingo and Bluey. They're sisters and they play together, and it's literally the episodes are 8 minutes long, and it's just them playing their games and doing their imagination. And there are lessons and everything, because there are times when Bluey is so intent on playing a game a specific way that she's not listening to Bingo and what Bingo wants to do. And Bingo's like, Bluey, you're not listening to me. This makes me sad. And Bluey's like, oh, okay. So there are...
Well, do the accent.
Australian is one that I absolutely cannot, and I will not.
I love it, though. I love it.
It's fantastic, though. I genuinely want to watch it. There was one episode 43.
Holy... Well, I guess
they're
not long.
They're 8 minutes long. There's 52 episodes in season 1.
But that means you've been watching Bluey for how long? 40 times 8 is...
We are not doing math on here,
320 minutes?
I don't know. It's been stretched over several weeks. Either way, episode 43, called Camping, made me cry. It was so precious. I told you about this, right? Did I tell you about that one specifically? Episode? Whatever? I don't know. Either way. Bluey and her family, they go camping, and in the camping spot that they are in, there's another family, a French family, that Bluey runs across the son of that. His name is Jean-Luc, and even though there is a language barrier, they can't understand each other, they start playing, and they just figure out what to do, and they just kind of figure it out, and they just can play together, and it's so precious. And then at the end, Bluey doesn't realize it because she doesn't speak French, but Jean-Luc is saying goodbye to her because he's leaving the next morning. And so she runs and goes to get him in the morning, and he's gone. And so she's upset, whatever. But then this is the only episode so far, I'm only season 1, that has done a time skip. Spoiler alert, go watch it. I don't know. It's so good. It's so good.
Go watch Severance and Bluey in that order.
Yeah. So they play together. He leaves. She realizes, she gets sad. And then it's time skips, because in the normal show she's 6 years old, and it time skips to when she's about a teenager.
Whoa!
And they're revisiting the same camping spot that they've gone to before, and there is a tree. They planted a seed when they were kids, and it has now since grown. And so she's sitting underneath the tree reading a book, and off in the distance you just hear, "Hi, Bluey." And it pans over, and there's Jean-Luc!
No way!
There's Jean-Luc!
I would go crazy.
And he said hello, which means that he learned English
for
in the time.
her.
So, they can... It was so cute, I cried.
That's really sweet.
I am a true Bluey adult. It is... I genuinely love it. Sit and will watch it. And then I tried to revisit a few of my old favorite kid shows. Nah, I can't.
I love when Steve from Blue's Clues comes up on my TikTok feed, and he's like, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, "Oh, I love you."
He's a good egg.
I know, he's so cute.
It bugs me that there was the rumors and everything going around that he got fired because of drugs or whatever. That did not happen.
No, but I remember hearing that when I was a child too.
Yeah,
it was what my parents told me.
Yeah. No, that did not happen, folks. It did not happen.
Rumors.
Look, watch the interview, and he had every reason to leave. He left on his own desires to do so. But yeah, go watch Bluey, folks. I need more Bluey adults in my life. If you're a Bluey adult, comment down below and be my friend. We're gonna become friends here.
Oh yeah, comment down below. We can start saying that now.
We can say comment down below.
Comment down below.
But
if
also,
you watched until this part.
Episode 2, I was 2 episodes in, not even a full 16 minutes, when I know this was the show for me, because the girls are playing doctor, and they get their dad to come along and play the patient, and he says his pretend name is Telemachus. Oh my God, I lost my ever-loving mind. His name is Telemachus. The love of Epic has not dwindled. I was listening to it on the way here.
Yes, I know, and then I saw that TikTok that was an Epic, that part that goes, "Tell me though, who's Penelope?" And it was about Severance, which is so funny.
Yeah, you didn't send it to me though. Because
it's gonna spoil big time. So
I gotcha.
Anyways, I've got all you.
We need to plan.
I know.
We need to have our, because I won't watch it on my own. Like I said, I can only do 8-minute episodes of Bluey. I don't have the.
You've seen 2 episodes, right?
But that's with other people. Like,
but how did my brain come up with Severance the musical?
Because of that, the combination. Because you saw the thing.
No.
Yeah.
It was about Severance, though.
But it was attached to a musical.
I guess, but that was a while ago. I don't know how my brain, and it was such a small venue. It was like in the basement of a church, like on a little stage.
Well, I mean, you saw, the venue for, I almost
smaller
said Hot
than
Moses.
that. Hot Moses, yeah. Go watch that episode. No, it was like a third of that. And yeah, me and my sister were like last in line. We met Adam Scott, and I was like, Severance has been my whole life for the past like 2 months. And he was like,
see,
okay.
I was just editing one episode. I was editing the episode but we were talking about Epic. And you said that even if you liked something so much, you wouldn't get obsessed with it. And look at there, you're obsessed with it.
I know everyone hates it in my life.
I don't hate it. I won't watch it on my own. So we need to find time to sit
No,
down
I
and watch
texted my
together.
sister that, and she texted our friend group in a group chat saying, "Bro, she's so obsessed that she had a dream about it." And they're all like, no.
I wish I had dreams about
it.
Epic. That'd be awesome.
Tell me though, who's Penelope?
She's my wife. Oh my god, I love it so much. Ah! And I found there's more animatics that have come out and everything. Found a new favorite, Open Arms.
People are watching your playlist.
Are they?
Like 32 views on it, I think.
What?
Yeah.
The last time I checked, I had 2.
No, I just looked. There was like 30.
Yeah, folks, please go enjoy it with me. Like, leave comments with it and everything, because I set up my.
Can people comment on to you?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, if you leave a comment below one of the animatics, is it going to?
I think it's gonna go to the original video. I'm not sure though if they can just comment on the playlist itself.
Or the whole thing in general. Yeah, start experimenting. Leave some comments. Get to. Oh, look, is that a new one? Hey, look, a new full animatic of that one. I'm gonna have to be doing some research.
Look and see how many people have seen it.
I'm switching over now. Yes. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Yes, please watch it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I should start a Severance playlist. I don't know what of though. I'm not watching anything about it on YouTube.
Sorry. I keep doing that. I keep interrupting you. Ooh, look, a new puppeteer. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. I got 39 views.
39. That's even more than I thought.
No, wait, I lied. 39 videos, 32 views.
Okay, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Learn how to read a stinking iPhone.
No, that's great though.
That's so exciting.
That's
32
amazing.
of you. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful, fun adventure.
Thank you for everyone who's commenting. Even that person that said I'm not gonna watch a single episode or whatever you said. That was funny.
You.
Thank you for leaving that. Everybody.
That was great. That is.
Thank you for all of your comments.
This really that's that kind of thing though.
Everybody's been so sweet. I feel like the people who are like,
even when they're not for it,
like you're reaching and like I don't know. Thank you.
That's when I was talking to the guy at Best Buy. I told him straight. I was like, we do this genuinely just because we like doing it. We're not We're not trying to get anything out of it. I mean, yeah, it'd be fun, but we do this because we genuinely like doing podcasts.
You told the guy at Best Buy that we do a podcast?
Yeah. No, my mom spilled the beans.
Oh, wait, when you were getting your iPad, you mean?
Yeah. My mom. I was kind of like the background character. I was there for an iPad, but my mom had kind of taken over the appointment that we had.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and just like talking to the guy, and she's like, yeah, she does this, and she's got a podcast, and she's doing that, and I'm like, and he just learned. He was like, what are you doing? Like, what's it about? And I'm like,
I hate when people ask me what's it about.
I was like, it's literally about anything and nothing.
Whatever.
And I always say we're literally just having a conversation that we happen to be recording.
But I feel like the podcast I listen to, I could not tell someone what it's about. I just be like, oh, it's comedy, which I feel like is what this is. Mostly.
We try to be funny. I don't know if we succeed.
I think we're funny. Yo, I gotta bring that burnt pizza over here and just show the camera.
Please do.
It's literally a piece of coal.
That is so flippin' funny. Oh my gosh.
I know. I do that all the time with
pizza. But no, speaking of playlists though, I'm gonna KMS if I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
You didn't. I wasn't speaking.
I feel like you were. I was not listening.
I wasn't speaking. You're good.
You're talking about pizza though. But no, I was gonna think. What do you think about doing like an actual playlist, music playlist, and just I was thinking like the MAA shuffle,
Ooh.
Both of us just
add music.
Add music that we
and the
like,
people can see like what we like.
And then you can kind of pick and choose. Oh, I think this is a Mary Grace pick. I think that's a Danielle pick.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is not going to be hard to
guess.
It's not going to be hard to distinguish.
There are going to be like 3 songs that might overlap.
Maybe, if that.
Let me think. 3 songs might overlap. What's that one by
the one
Breaking Free?
Yes, by, is it Siml? SYML?
Yeah.
Love that song.
That one?
That one you sent me, I made you put it in my mellow morning mix.
Oh, I think it was Wake Me by Bleachers.
Yes.
I love that song.
That's a good one.
What's the one by
I don't know.
what are they called?
I don't know.
You know, the Glass Animals.
Oh, no. I don't know any song by them.
Is it not Glass Animals? What's the one we watched the music video to and it's like in reverse?
No, that is
Yep.
Yeah, them. It's in reverse and
it's
I love
not Breeze Blocks, is it?
Yes. Alt J.
Alt J.
Alt J. Yeah, that's it. Love that video. That's such a cool video.
Yes.
But no, our music tastes quite differ because it's official. I have a favorite song.
What is it?
I have one favorite song
of all time. I have like 5, but I have like 5 chapters of like times in my life, and I have like a favorite song for each of them.
Well, that's usually my favorite song is whatever I'm listening to at that moment, and that's why like 21 Pilots, you can never get like a favorite song out of me because they're all super important, whatever.
What's your favorite song?
But my favorite song of all time, you know it's coming, but
do I know it?
Lord of All by Crowder.
Do I know it?
No, you don't know it.
Then how would I know it's coming?
That sounded so judgmental. I didn't mean it like that. No, I just meant you know it's coming because I'm a Jesus freak, and that song is a full throttle, no bars held, just kind of full out praise song, and it's about the only thing in life that should be sung about, really, and it hits so hard every time, and it's official. It's my favorite song of all time, and yeah. So I think we're gonna make a playlist, and we're just gonna put in all the songs that are really meaningful or important to us. We'll shuffle them around, just add as we kind of think of them. And the number 1 song will be Lord of All. I'm having that at the top. Oh, it's so good. So playlist coming soon, folks. Check that out. Keep watching my. We could
do a couple different things. We could do like
epic animatics picks. Watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll add more playlists and just whatever we feel like. It's magically a Floridon, Charlie. We'll add our favorite YouTube videos. It's gonna show us the way.
I don't like that video. I don't get it. Like, I don't get the humor. Like, I think when I saw it, I was like too young, and so like I don't get it.
It was
like I don't get like annoying orange. Like, I don't think that's funny.
Oh, annoying orange! I forgot about that. No, I feel like that was in the time when people were still trying to get used to what YouTube is.
Yeah, but I remember people think it was so funny.
Well, that's because it was also like a new type of media that we had access to.
I loved how animals eat their food. Did you ever watch
Yes.
I love those videos. Like that and like the blooper video of that video. Hilarious. The funniest thing I've ever seen.
Love it, love it. Yeah.
But like annoying, I didn't really get it.
Yeah, that's okay. No, there's a couple. I still but I'm late tired. And it was some, do you know that one?
I feel like I've heard you say this, but I don't think I know the
That's
reference.
my favorite quote. But I'm late tired. Then fire the missiles. Yeah. But then also along the same line. So yeah, check out Lord of All by Crowder. Amazing. Also, go give a follow to Lindsay Girk on TikTok.
Okay.
She is a gem of a human being.
Who's she?
She's just the cutest thing in the world. She is the mom who she doesn't put her kids on TikTok, but she does reenactments of her kids and spot on with it. She'll sometimes have like the receipts. Her kids' faces are always blanked out and everything, but she'll have the receipts and it's like the exact kind of reenactment. She's so cute.
That's
and
so
then
fun.
she had this one video where she, she's struggling with becoming pregnant again, and her frustrations kind of got the best of her. She threw something at a wall and it had made like a little hole, and so she took the opportunity to kind of fix it, paint over it, and she created this whole beautiful scene. And while she was doing that, she was listening to her playlist, and just like every song that came on was just such a spot on reminder and a blessing from God. And it was just so cool to see how she went from something that was really frustrating to an opportunity to praise God. And it was just, she's just such a gem of a person. She's so funny.
I wonder if I'd know her if I saw her.
Probably. She's rather, I'll bring
She's up there.
She's up there. She is just,
I can't believe
can't help but smile.
I still can't go live until 2035.
Gosh, can you imagine us doing this that far away from now? I don't think people are interested enough.
I'm gonna
in
have
our
wrinkles.
nonsense. I think that's how you say her name is Lindsay Girk. You know her. God, she's gorgeous.
I've never seen her before.
What? Yeah, she is. Look how beautiful she is. I can't get over it. She is. Gorgeous.
I've never seen her.
And she is just so pleasant. She's so sweet. Can't help but smile my way through her videos. So give her a follow. She's precious. But no, speaking of that though, frustrations turn to blessings, blah blah blah. We're having a Jesus moment, folks. But so I'm watching The Chosen for like the 5th or 6th time all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I watch it, I get something new out of it. So go watch that, folks. It's great. Really, really good show. It's like really well produced, well acted, everything about the right. It's such a good show, like in and of itself. And then of course, great messages, whatever. So I'm watching it for however many time now. The first episode, it is showing Mary Magdalene, and she's possessed with 7 different demons. She's struggled her entire life with it. She's at her wit's end. She's suicidal. She's ready to be done. She's sitting in a bar, and she wants to get obliterated. She wants to forget all of her life, so she wants to get drunk. She asks for wine, and she's just about to reach for the cup when Jesus comes and puts his hand on hers and stops her.
I don't think I've ever heard this story before.
And he says, well, that's the thing. The Chosen isn't exactly biblical. It's taking like the scenarios and giving it like real life examples and everything. But Jesus comes and puts his hand on hers and says, that's not for you. Bro, I have seen this show how many times, and it hit me so hard this time around because there are some things that I'm struggling with as far as temptations and falling into habitual patterns of sinful nature and everything. And it's really getting to me. And I keep praying. I was like, take these desires from me. I don't want to do this anymore, but I keep falling to the temptation. It's so frustrating to me. And I watched this again, and that moment hit so hard. So anytime that I'm confronted with the temptation to do the things that I keep doing, I'm just going to picture that scene of Jesus putting his hand on mine and stopping me and saying, this is not for you. And it actually worked this morning. It actually worked this morning.
What, fan fiction?
Well, it's fan fiction, not specifically that, but the things it leads to and the thoughts and the, it's anything can become a sin. That's the thing. Even things that aren't, straight up in the 10 Commandments. Anything that you put before the Lord, anything that comes between you and your relationship with Jesus, those can become idols, and that's a sin. And my temptations and everything take priority over other things. And my relationship, it's put on the wayside, or it's put aside to make room for my temptations and everything. And I don't like that. And so this was just such a beautiful reminder to just kind of check yourself and be like, hey, that's not for you. And Jesus is beside you all the time saying, hey, that's not for you. And I was so thankful for it because it really did. It worked this morning. So I don't know. That show, like I said, I've seen it every time. Every episode is so beautiful and so moving. I've cried every time. I've gotten something new out of it every time. And it does a really good job, I feel. Again, everyone has their convictions and everything. Sometimes maybe this show isn't for everybody, but for me, it really does help. But it takes a lot of the biblical context and gives it real world context and fills in the gaps and gives, kind of gives the lead up to whatever is in a biblical moment, gives the lead up. Like one of my favorite episodes is the woman with the issue of blood. It gives her a little bit of a background. It shows, it portrays the struggles that she has and the frustrations and the heartbreak, and shows the lead up moments to the encounter that she has with touching Jesus's garment and that healing and everything. And then after that moment, it also goes further into Jesus explaining to the disciples why she was healed. It wasn't because she touched the garment. It was because of her faith. And he has to kind of reiterate to the disciples, be like, no, it wasn't that she touched. It was because her faith was so strong and so genuine. She genuinely believed that is why it happened. And so it kind of gives, like I said, it extends the context to something that you can apply to your own life And it just, there was also one of my favorite things is when he's kind of like, I guess, recruiting the disciples or whatever. I don't know how to exactly say it. But, oh, and I'm blanking on which disciple, his name. What is his name? The friend of Philip. It doesn't matter. Either way, Philip convinces him to, like, he says, come and see. He just wants to introduce his friend to Jesus, and he comes and sees. And something happened in this guy's life. He was really upset about something. It doesn't really go into specific detail in the Bible, but Jesus says, I saw you sitting under the fig tree, and I knew you. And it's just like, it gives more context in the Chosen.
Yeah.
And just the impact of it. Like, I never really understood what he was talking about. Like, sitting under a fig tree. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, you get a lot out of it. But then obviously read the actual Bible, because that's your legitimate source. Don't just watch The Chosen, obviously. But it's a great start. I don't know. It really hit me this time around. So, I don't know. The other thing I found out.
Oh God.
Yeah. A book series that I used to read, The Black Dagger Brotherhood by J.R. Ward, is apparently getting a television show on Passionflix.
What's Passionflix?
Didn't know anything about it until I saw a TikTok
that sounds made up.
of J.R. Ward freaking out about seeing the actor who is going to portray Wrath, the main character of the first book. And yeah, it's
that sounds made up.
So when the show comes out, I'm going to have to subscribe to Passionflix.
That's so silly.
It's an app, I guess, specifically meant for, shows based off of books and romance series and everything.
Okay.
I did.
So like Wattpad for movies.
Yeah, I did get on there, and there's a couple like normal, like Pride and Prejudice is on there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few different, normal romance, whatever. But yeah, they're coming out with a show of that. I was like, holy crap.
Hey, don't let me forget to give you back A Quiet Place. I watched it that night you gave it to me.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You know what you still need to watch?
The other one that you lent me a long time ago.
Yeah. Ever After. Your mother's home and I parked in her spot.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Now I want to watch the second one. I think I do actually like A Quiet Place 2 a little bit better.
Really?
More like stuff happens.
Yeah. I think the first one was like more of the suspense. The second one had more plot.
Like thrill and plot. Yeah. Agreed.
I haven't yet to see the third one, so I have no idea.
I'm not interested in it.
Why?
Not the same actors. I
Have
don't
you
like when
seen
they
it, though?
change the characters. No, but I saw the trailers, and I'm not interested. They didn't sell me on it. That's their fault.
Okay.
What?
Well, we have company coming in.
Yeah, I know I did.
Why'd you burn pizza?
It was too hot.
It'd melt the bag.
Why'd you burn pizza? I didn't mean to. You think I did it on purpose?
I feel like I should be narrating her portion.
That's what she said.
Hi.
Wait, what? Don't take a picture of me. Oh.
Come into the camera so people know that we're not talking to anybody. Like, we're talking to a ghost or something. Wait for it. What are we
going to read my text to you from this morning? Because I already did.
Your nails are pretty.
Show the camera.
Oh, we're winding up for something good.
This is what she sounds like right now. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, but like high pitched. Do you want to come in and join with your clout goggles? Okay.
Your what?
Clout goggles. You look ridiculous.
I've never heard a term as such as that.
Clout goggles.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hello.
What's
what a
up?
Thrill.
Where did you just come from?
I came from my anatomy test, and we took an exam. And midway through, we had a fire drill, and literally no one cared. So we like all slowly walked out, and the professor knew. She told us ahead. She was like, we might have one. Still, no one cared. And then we slowly walked out, and she's like, I don't even know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how to do this. So then everyone walks out, and then we walk back in, and then I got 101. So,
Congratulations.
We had a fire drill here before you got home.
Yeah.
Because the fire alarm went off because I burnt the pizza.
Now I'm sitting here starving to death.
I know. She's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I have a slice of pizza. I'm like, no, there was one left. I told her she doesn't want any. But I'm like, I'm gonna put it in. Don't let me forget. And then
Then we all forgot.
Because I ate 2 of them. And there was 3 left. Let's do some quick math.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, that's funny.
Why did you burn the pizza?
I felt like it.
Me too.
you always walk away from what
You gotta talk to the microphone so they know what you're saying.
Well, you always walk away from whatever you're cooking, so I feel like that's a you issue.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna do it.
It's okay. I have lifesaver gummies in my car. Hopefully they're not melting.
Nutritious.
Yeah, I know. Red 40. Gotta love it.
Yummy, yummy. Isn't that pretty? Right. Oh, you know, I was talking about how you like to fill your mouth with the shower water. Can you like tell more about that?
What time are we at, though? Okay. I thought that said 1 hour and 46 minutes. I was going to lose my mind. Okay. Shower water. Go
so
for
I'm
it.
in the shower, and then I put the water in my mouth, and I spit it out, but she is so appalled by this.
Why?
Because it's fun, and it makes a good sound, and it's satisfying in my mouth.
That's the clip at the beginning. Oh my god. Just that.
That's
that
what I
little
was
bit.
talking about is like the sound. Like I'll walk by the bathroom or I'll come in and I just hear your mouth filling up with water. But you do it like
This is
continuously the
insane.
whole time you're in the shower.
I am going to take one of these cookies.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. She said it's when she begins.
Bro,
Because
look how stupid I
then
am,
I
though.
can't risk getting shampoo into my mouth, because that would happen. So it's normally before I do anything.
So you're saying that you before you would do it throughout the whole shower, but you've since learned that there's a specific time and place. Well, actually, we just know the place already is in the shower, but there's a specific time, and that is before you shampoo.
Yeah. Well, you say that like I had to take multiple times learning. I feel like it's just common knowledge. Like, don't drink the water after you got shampoo on, because then it's going to get in your mouth. Duh.
No, common knowledge is don't drink the shower water. Don't put it in your mouth.
That's another common misconception, that I'm drinking the shower water. That is actually so false. I spit it
common
out.
misconception?
Yeah. I spit it out after.
I don't know why I laughed. Considering the fact that I did, in fact, admit to drinking the water.
Yeah, and then you go. No, I don't.
Mary Grace,
you
you
say
have to
that,
talk
you
into the
frickin' do that.
microphone.
She's holding it. I asked her if she blew snot rockets in the shower.
If you do that, you're actually nasty AF for that.
You heard me do it the other day. Remember, you walked in, and I went. And you go, "What are you doing?" I said, "Blowing my nose." Duh.
Oh, I assume that there was something to blow it into.
Why in the world would you waste like
yeah,
a tissue?
your loofah.
Why would I take like a tissue into the shower with me when I could just wash it down the drain? No waste, no nothing, no trash.
I just didn't assume.
Tissues are not waterproof.
Well, sometimes if I gotta blow my nose, it'll be into the end of my towel.
I'm gonna lose my mind. My
Yeah,
snot rocket or my
put the
snot
mic-
rock isn't even that bad.
Put the microphone in front of my gape mouth because I'm speechless. Let them listen to the silence of how in shock I am that you just said that.
I always
you blow
talk
your nose
about
in your towel.
I always talk about my snot rag. I don't blow my nose in it though. Like I might wipe off my face, but to actively blow your nose into it. Do you use it afterward? Oh my god, she does.
Well, it'll just be the corner, and then I'll wipe it off. Maybe cut this out. This is kind of
No,
gross.
100%. You are on blast for this. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. We already know that you blew up Pompeii.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Hey, look at what idiot I am. Do you see anything about this package? That feel here. And I missed that, so I opened up the end of it. That was dumb. I bought this, and there was a little pincher fingers. There's that. There's the s'mores, and then there was a raspberry and white chocolate.
Can I ASMR? Is that wrong?
Oh. Yeah, no, no. We don't do that here. But the red raspberry and white chocolate ones, I did keep those. Those were pretty okay.
I don't have anything to say. Do you like it?
Yeah. Glad you do. I usually do that. I'll buy something to try it, and if I don't like it, I pawn it off on other people.
No, I think that's community. I think that's good.
I usually give it to my aunt and uncle, but my aunt gets mad at me for bringing junk food into her house. She's like, I don't need any more cookies. I don't need any more
Is she
an
almond aunt?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is she?
Well, you put it to my fish too close. Too late.
Eat the microphone. Don't chew in the microphone.
I'm trying. Stale peeps.
I'm gonna need
you on that
to escort yourself off a cliff.
It's a trend. It's on TikTok. Everybody eats them stale on purpose. I don't
No.
know. I don't know that I understand this. I remember putting them in the microwave when I lived at Nana's when I was a little kid.
Who's eating them? Just in general.
Peeps?
Ugh.
I did try Dr. Pepper Peeps. They are really good.
I didn't know this was a thing.
They just taste like Dr. Pepper.
But I don't like the texture of marshmallows.
Oh, then
I'll eat a s'more.
Not. I think that marshmallows are actually not vegetarian. So, oops.
Gluten.
What?
Not gluten. That's not the word I was looking for.
Gelatin.
Gluten. I was like, that ain't it. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I don't eat marshmallows like cold. They have to be heated up and like soft.
You
and
can heat
fluffy.
up a peep. You can roast a peep.
Ew.
No. It's good. It's good.
Those are the type of sugary treats and everything that are not worth the calories. They're just not good enough to warrant eating. Yeah.
But if you're gonna have them, you gotta have them stale.
Gotta have them stale, I guess.
Because they were a gift, so I had to have them.
Yeah, our mom got us some peeps for Easter.
That's yet another reason why I cannot stand gifts.
If you hate them.
If I hate them, then there's an obligation to keep it or like protect. I will never forget. I still want to kick myself in the face because of it. My aunt was so awesome, and she got me, and I was very excited. You choking on a peep? Why are you doing this to her?
I thought it'd be funny.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Bye.
She goes, wait, and then she starts choking to death.
Oh my god. What was the thing?
You've never gotten me a bad gift.
Because I kind of like preemptively
You're good at
asked,
it.
do you think you'll like this? Or do you think you'll use it? I did straight up ask, like, do you use mugs? And you were like, yes.
Yeah.
So I got you a mug. But no, I was really excited for my birthday. For my birthday, my aunt got me a really awesome colored pencil set and like an adult coloring book kind of thing.
Nice. That's
And I was very genuinely excited about it, and I was planning on using it, but that's just a hobby that I was never able to click with.
Oh.
And so then I felt bad. I was just like, now I have this thing that I'm never going to use. And I ended up having a yard sale, and I put it in the yard sale, and then she came and saw it in the yard sale, and I was like, I'll just die now. That's preferable to this moment.
Aww.
That'd be good.
I feel so bad. I love your aunt.
She's awesome. And I
She's
felt
so
so
nice.
bad. Like I was genuinely excited about it. It's just I never ended up using it. And so it had to go.
I can't believe we threw all those beads away on Sunday.
Not all of them.
No, but the ones that were mixed up and stuff.
I mean,
Those
it
were on
wasn't
the
like an
floor.
excessive amount.
I don't know. Little glass, like the ones that are on my lamp.
Because when you have a combination, you obviously no one's gonna sit there and pick them apart and sort them again. So
I wanted
just
to
check
like
'em.
donate them.
I feel like
they were beads.
They were actual beads.
They were on the floor. They were also underneath me. I dropped a ton in my lap.
She beaded her crotch.
And I stood up and there was just like
There's a
shape.
line.
There's a shape left from where I was sitting of all the beads just collected underneath me and on the floor.
Yeah.
And probably in my clothing.
Yeah. No, that
Yep.
was really fun though. But no, the design that I had, honestly, I'm a little miffed with it. It ended up pretty.
What?
But some of the plaster, I think mine was a little bit too watery as well. I don't know how it happened, but it was a little too watery, and I think some of the plaster got tucked up underneath the tiles. And so it's not as bright and vibrant as it could have been. And then also some of my tiles I think were a little too far apart in my designs, and so you just have these sections of plaster.
Well, your designs they had more spacing for sure.
Well, I liked the little bit of spacing, but there were places where I was like, oh, I should have put the smaller beads, and I didn't, and so it's just like this chunk of plaster. I was like, oh, okay.
I thought it was
lessons learned for the next time I do it.
Okay. Dude, I'm so glad I was able to fix. I literally just left it out overnight. Okay, I forgot to tell the people what happened. I went to plaster my lamp, and we should put pictures of our lamps.
We should probably explain what we mean by any of this.
So on Sunday we went to like a class where this company like makes these kits for making Turkish. Is that what it's called? A Turkish lamp?
Yeah.
They have different styles. You pick what style you want, but it's basically like a lamp, and then you get like the glass like
there's
bulb,
the glass bulb, and then you glue your glass tiles to it.
Yeah, like little like semi-clear? I don't know, like colorful little
opaque. Am I opaque?
Opaque is what is it? Translucent?
Yeah, sure.
Translucent, different colored like glass pieces and beads and stuff, and then you let it dry, and then you plaster it over, or like grout. I don't know. Grout is like the word that comes to mind.
Plaster. Yeah.
Yeah, like you grout it, and then you have a cute little lamp. So, I saw
Squeaky.
that. So, I was listening, but I guess I should have been watching.
Yeah. Yep.
But I was so in the zone, and they said that when you make the plaster, you combine so much water with the plaster, and you mix it.
It was 50 milliliters of water with the plaster until you get a toothpaste consistency.
And they were like, lucky for you, this cup is 50 milliliters. And I thought that it was the paper cup that they gave us.
It was not.
But it was the little tiny plastic cup that they gave us. But I was like, why would they make it this cup? Because I put beads in that cup, and there's still beads in it. I
had to take the beads out of the cup.
I didn't even think of using that cup. I just thought it was a paper cup, and I was like, well, I can't use the whole paper cup because I know I'm supposed to mix it in here. So I filled it up like 75%. Either way, that was still 4 times too much water. So I mixed it.
I just find it funny that the guy specifically said, pay attention or you're going to mess this up.
I watched the videos too, and I still messed it up.
Wow. That's good job.
Because I was like, I know I like was only kind of paying attention to him, and like while it sounded easy, like I'm just gonna make sure, because I know there were times that I couldn't remember because it was like 2 minutes. You're supposed to make it dry, and like 2 minutes, whatever. Anyway, so I watched the videos and I still messed it up. But it's like just adds, rather than adding water to the plaster, add plaster to the water slowly until you get the right consistency. So I'm adding plaster. I'm mixing it. It basically disappears. I add more. I'm mixing it. And then I'm like, oh, I hope this starts like thickening up soon. And then I have no plaster left. And it's just water.
Yeah.
It's just water. So I'm like, I was so mad. I'm like Googling like where to buy plaster. Well, I just left it out on the table overnight.
Settled.
And the plaster, like the sand part, like settled to the bottom of the water. It was on the top. So I just poured it out, and it worked really well. Thank goodness.
That's awesome. That's really good to hear. I was really sad when you said like you messed it up. I was like, oh no.
No, I just felt so stupid.
No. Yeah, I want to get the camping lantern version of it though. So.
Oh, the moon is so pretty.
That is. Yeah, it was expensive though, so I did get as like the cheapest one.
No, I think that was perfect for the first time to do that.
Especially when I know like, oh, okay, this I need to do different. Like,
yeah.
No, absolutely.
But we were sitting next to these women.
Oh, they were great.
I love them so much.
They were great.
They were so fun.
They are the type of person I want to be when I grow up.
I just love that they were just spilling like personal tea, and I was just fully listening to all of it.
And they were fine with it. We would laugh about something, and they
say?
would laugh about us laughing at them. It'd be great.
I know, like, I didn't realize it was going both ways until, like, you would say something, and then everybody would laugh. And I'm like, we're all listening to each other.
I thought I was mumbling to myself.
No, exactly.
And then everyone laughed. I'm like, oh, they literally all just heard that
like,
say that I'm a disaster. Like,
yeah.
I mumbled to it. I was like, I'm a disaster. And they all started
laughing.
It was
so
like,
funny.
Me too, girl.
I know the woman had me take a photo of all of them. Yeah. And I'm like, yes. Yeah. I love them so much. But I feel like I learned everything I needed to know about all of them.
Yeah. No, they were super fun. I liked that.
Loved it.
And then the other two, the mom and daughter that were sitting beside us on the other side, theirs were so pretty.
Yes.
They did like the flower
They
design.
had
and
great
everything.
colors.
Oh, it was so
and-
beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that you were not at the table when I overheard this, but the group of 3, the women, said that someone else was sitting at the table with them originally and asked to be moved.
What?
I know.
They
And
missed out.
they're like, we're glad we got you guys because the people before us asked to change tables or whatever. I was like,
Well, maybe they had like an additional group come, or no?
I don't know.
They were just rude.
I think that they just weren't vibing. I don't know what it was, but
That's rude.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
just so
glad we got
it
them.
worked
They
out.
were
Yeah.
fun.
And the woman who was like teaching it or directing it, she was so adorable. She was so sweet. She was like gentle parenting everyone. I like.
Yeah.
She was like, I believe in you. I was like, oh my god, she was so cute.
It was so funny though, because like sometimes the way she would explain something was so common sense that I was like, you do know I don't mean I need help with that, right? Because I went up and I was trying to figure out, because I was looking at a particular design, but I didn't know if once you do multiple designs, how many could fit on the bulb.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to ask her, like, if I chose this design, how many would fit on the small bulb that I got?
Yeah.
And she was just like, the way she explained it to me made me feel almost like a toddler. I was like, I didn't really mean that. She was just like, well, if you look here and you set this, that, and I'm like, I don't know how to exactly describe it, but she was just like, yeah, if you just set up your tiles and you glue them on like this, and I'm like, I just needed to know how many would fit on this particular
Well,
thing.
I couldn't remember after she said it.
You just look at it and you kind of space it out, and then you should be able to. I'm like, honey, I know. What? She was so cute.
Because it was like, if you have a large design, you can fit 2 on this size lamp, and on this size lamp. And if you have a small lamp, you can fit 4 of the small design and 6 of the. And it was like, I'm not going to be able to remember all this.
Yeah, there was. I don't know, but it was a lot of fun. I did enjoy that. See, those are the kind of things that they're all around this area. That's the thing. We're in like the Syracuse area, and so all the little there's nothing to do all the time, but there's always the little pop-up things like, hey, this is happening this time, and like, but it's always one of those things that I see it after the fact. I see like, oh, I had so much fun at this event, and I'm like, I wish I would have known. I would have gone.
Right.
So there's nothing that's like permanent. Like you can walk around the mall, but that's
when you ate the Turkish delight and you said, this tastes like a memory. But like so monotone and like so you're just like, this tastes like a memory.
It does. It reminded me of something in my childhood.
Yeah,
but
baby
I
wipes. No, someone brought in Turkish delights into OCC one time, and that was the first time I ever tried it, and it tasted like a baby wipe.
It tasted the way a baby wipe smells.
And so that's how I went into this. And so the first one I had was like the mint that you were talking about. The second one I had tasted like a memory, which in the memory was getting my butt wiped as a baby because they tasted like baby wipes. And I don't think it's like necessarily a bad thing, but like it's that same like
they were
floral.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It tasted good, but it baby wipe. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
What's in a baby wipe that makes it so unique though?
I don't know. But no, there's been times where I'll get flashes of either a taste or a smell or something that hits you so hard from childhood, and it's so frustrating to me when I cannot remember what it exactly is.
You know what is pickled beets? Eating pickled beets is nostalgic. I don't know why.
Ew.
I think maybe they just taste like dirt, and I probably have eaten a little bit of dirt as a kid.
Do you know why I love the smell?
Yeah.
The smell of shower curtains, like freshly opened shower curtains.
Like the
plastic smell.
Why?
Because it reminds me of the Scholastic Book Fair and the little journals that were in like the rubber or plastic little casings. The little booklets that everything was rubber or plastic and everything. And that's what it reminds me of is the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yes.
One time in my anatomy class.
Get closer.
One time in my anatomy class, they had packing peanuts, but it was like the ones that you could eat, which I didn't know they made.
The circus peanuts.
Yeah, no, wait, not like the candy, like literal packing peanuts, but they were just edible. Yeah, so you can eat them.
What?
So, anyways, the professor was like, "Okay, like don't
actually eat them."
So we ended up eating them, and then everyone was like. Everyone was like, what does this taste like? This tastes so familiar. This tastes so familiar. And I was like, everyone shut up. Let me think. And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, it tastes like, I think I said an animal cracker. And literally the whole class of like 30 people was like, oh my God, it tastes like an animal cracker. And the professor was like, what the fuck just happened? Because she just hears us all like shout about like animal crackers. but they were good. They dissolve in water.
Animal crackers are disgusting. You have to get the frosted ones. The frosted
Tamara
animal
dips them-
crackers are beastly.
Tamara dips them in frosting.
That makes sense.
Well, Tamara's crazy. So
Tamara's
that's all you
Tamara.
need to know. And
That's not crazy. That's completely reasonable.
No, but she's crazy.
The crazy does something reasonable. It's still crazy.
I want to buy chocolate so bad it's not even funny.
Toblerone.
That's all I can think about.
Go get us some Toblerone. Yeah.
Okay, but I want the Dubai chocolate. That's not the same.
Oh no. Not the Dubai chocolate.
I want it so bad. That's all I can think about.
Where's the nearest cliff?
It looks
can't.
so good.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like wet hay stuffed into a poop bar.
No, I want it so bad.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
No. What are those? Like little stringy noodles or so? Hello.
It's what's it called? What's in the middle of it? Confetti?
Oh, that looks foul.
What's in the middle? What is it called? It's like burnt pastry kind of katafi.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I'm indifferent.
You know what? I shouldn't judge, considering the fact that my family makes hanky pankies.
What is that again? Excuse?
Now that I actually hear it out loud, that does sound really messed up.
Retract that.
No, we call them hanky pankies, but they're little pumpernickel rye breads with sausage and hamburger mixed with Velveeta cheese on top, and then
It's
you
too much
broil it.
happening. It's too
It
much
sounds like, or it looks like dog vomit on bread,
happening. Yeah.
but they're so good. And you know,
I thought you were just we just both agreed that we don't care what our food looks like at the top of the episode.
yeah, no, I don't care what my food looks like. I still eat it. It looks like dog vomit on bread, but I will of course still eat it.
But you're dogging on the Dubai chocolate for looking like doo-doo.
That's what I just said. I shouldn't even speak because I shouldn't be judging it. That's what I mean. I'm backtracking.
My professor says at the top of the hour because she has. I don't even know what freaking accent she is. She never says. No, she said she's from somewhere more southern, but it's not the United States. But she also.
There's a whole lot of south of the United States.
I don't know what her race is. No offense, but she makes it really. She makes it really confusing. Anyways,
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. So no one has any clue where she's from or who she is, and she always says partner, but then she says husband, but then she makes it sound like it's not a husband, but then it's a husband. And she lives in a wealthy neighborhood with people who are all white. But previously, one class, she inferred that she was white. But then she made a point to be like, they're all white and I'm not. And I was like, I thought you said last class that you were white.
Keeping you on your toes.
But she says top of the hour.
When you said that she says partner, I thought she called you guys like partner.
Howdy, partner.
Yeah, like, all right, partner.
That's
Let's
for you.
study biology. What was it? Anatomy?
Was that your attempt at a southern
English.
accent?
I can't do accents.
I had to do. Okay. I had to do a southern accent for a play that I was in, and it stuck so hard that when I auditioned for
Oh
the
my God,
next
you're like
play,
that guy that played Elvis. What's his name?
well,
Austin Butler.
I have a bit of a southern accent apparently anyway, and so when I had to like force it and like over exaggerate it, it just kind of rolled over into the next audition, and it was just this one line. I went full southern with it.
I can't do accents at all.
I can do a southern accent, and once I get some practice going, I can do a British accent.
I like Minnesota accent.
Minnesota.
I think it's so cute.
What is the one line? What is the one line from Supernatural that I used to always do from the one chick? She was from Minnesota, eh?
Don't know. We
Don't
gotta
know.
go.
We do gotta go. What are we at?
Over an hour.
Oh, that's okay. I got nothing else to say, so it kind of works out. Well, go watch Bluey. Go watch
Go
the
watch
Epic
Severance.
Animatics. Go listen to Lord of All. Go
Check out our
watch
playlists.
Chosen. We're gonna
Check
make
out
some
our other videos.
Yeah, let's do that.
What?
We're gonna do that.
Okay.
We're gonna edit some things. Check
I
us
don't know.
out.
Go
And
check it out.
also, actually, no, this is legitimate. Oh my gosh. If you are a follower or a listener from Scotland, I genuinely need you to comment down below or reach out to me. can I rent a room from you, please? I don't want to stay with my family when I go to Scotland, and I will pay you. Can I rent a room from someone?
And if you live in Rochester, can I rent a room from you because student housing is really expensive.
Yeah. So we seriously need our followers to come through on this one. So if you're from Scotland, help a girl out. Make my dream vacation come true. I need.
Let's give them an incentive.
Calling all Scots.
Comment down below if you think Dubai chocolate looks like, what did you call it? Wet hay?
Yeah.
Or if you think it looks delicious.
Hey, I'm not saying wet hay don't look delicious. I was just thinking about that on the way here. I passed a field of hay.
You thought it looked delish?
No, I was just thinking about the amount of hay that it would, like, the amount of grass that cows eat.
Yeah, it's insane.
Because a few cows can clear an entire acre pasture in like an hour. They eat a lot. And I was just thinking about
what
hay.
What is it that Eric says that beavers eat 100 trees a year or something like that? Like one beaver eats like 100 trees, I think.
Plant more trees. Help the beavers.
Cows have 3 stomachs.
Bruh. Awesome. Manatees are related to elephants. Why?
Oh, because the grass is so fibrous that it's really hard to break down, and that's also why they regurgitate it and chew it some more.
Kind of like Liz.
That's gross. And on that note,
thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I think it's in the middle. Subscribe.
If it's not, it's
go check out another video on the sides. I don't know. That's how I positioned it. I put subscribe in the middle, and then it's like our newest video, recommended video, or something like that. Click.
She's our techie here. I don't know anything that's happening.
You know how to do it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.